Ardo Cal for ESPN eSports here at Blizzcon 2019 with Torin, one of the American University Hearthstone players who was suspended 6 months after Hong Kong protests on stream. Torin, why was it important for you to be here today?
I felt like not being here was taking kind of a low-hanging fruit kind of approach and just kind of taking the easy way out. And flying out here, I felt like I would actually give some pressure to Blizzard. I feel like they're taking notice. One of their heads talked today about it even, and I just got to saw that on another person's phone. But I felt like it was not really addressing the issue.
You're discussing what Blizzard President J. Allen Brack said during the keynote. He started the keynote with an apology. What were your thoughts on that?
He didn't even address China, U.S., he didn't even say those words in his speech, so I feel like he didn't really address the issue. It didn't feel knee-jerk like the first apology that they gave out online, but it definitely felt kind of like a PR stunt, not just kind of addressing the issue so that people would ignore it and then it would taper down eventually.
So the actions from your team on stream which led to the suspension, can you talk a little bit about why that was important for you and for your team to do?
Initially, we were just like, we're the first team that's going to get streamed on Twitch for Blizzard after Chung got his money taken away. And so we were like, whether we win or lose, we should do something. We were initially going to try to talk in the winner's interview, hopefully not get that censored, even though we actually got our sign censored. They just cut off the clip, and we held it up for like 3 or 4 minutes, so and they definitely cut off the end of the clip. But I guess what it meant for us was essentially just trying to get those 2,000 people at least aware of the issue that what they were supporting or what they were watching was in support of China, which was suppressing people in Hong Kong.
Looking at the protests here, being in this environment, how much of an impact do you think this will have?
I think definitely people were getting more aware of it, and I saw some faces that kind of looked unfamiliar and others that were like, oh, give me a flyer, let me know more about this. So I feel like this area for sure in Anaheim, they know a little bit, but I also think gamers, when I game, I'm more into the game than really looking at the politics behind it. So finding out about Blizzcon was my first kind of experience to knowing how much Hong Kong was really getting affected kind of through actions that I was doing. And so I hope that people kind of realize that while walking through and seeing our protests.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.